All right, welcome back to the Shade Tree Garage. Today I finished installing mirrors on my 55 Chevy wagon. It had a reproduction mirror on the driver's door, but I had no passenger side rear side view mirror. All right, so here's what this is a regular reproduction, and it's in super quality. They apparently bought this in the last couple of years and had it on the car. I mean, it's identical to the other reproductions. Very good, good quality. Chrome's perfect. Now, I bought my mirrors that I replaced. The new mirrors came from Mutton Hollow Chevy, and they're manufactured. Well, they're by United Pacific. Now, I don't know if they just rebox them or if United Pacific's the actual manufacturer. But they make exact reproductions for 55, 57 passenger cars. I have been wanting to put a passenger side mirror on for some time, just to give me a little more situational awareness when I'm driving the car. Now, what I found when I went shopping for reproduction mirrors is that exterior, I mean, what I found when shopping for mirrors was that United Pacific has a number of options. You can get the standard mirror, which that's what this is, just a standard mirror. And all the mirrors they sell come with come with a paper template. This allows you to properly locate the two holes. Now, these mirrors mount like some other factory mirrors, and you see it has you put one screw in the door and it sticks up a little bit, and then it engages in the slot, and then you push the mirror forward to lock it in. Now actually it's back. This is forward on the mirror, so you push it forward to engage it and lock it in the slot. Now a rubber gasket that matches the base and fits real well. It comes with it. Comes with each mirror. And along with a couple of mounting screws, proper size mounting screws. Now there are a couple of different varieties. You can get the standard reproduction mirror, which is what I have. Well, they're all standard reproduction mirrors. They all look like factory original mirrors. However, you can get this one, just plain mirror, and you can get the convex mirror like I have. And the convex mirror does the same thing as the passenger side mirrors on most passenger cars today. And the convex mirror gives you a greater field of view. Now, when I ordered the mirrors, I thought I want the greater field of view on both sides, not just the passenger side. Now, the field of view isn't as distorted or isn't as all-encompassing as on modern cars, but it does expand the field of view so you get greater situational awareness of who is in, your blind spot on each side. And that's worth a lot. Now, the mirrors fit either side. There's no right or left. They're just mirrors. All right, so I got two of those. They came in a box like this, well padded, well protected. Now, there's a couple of options, and I considered this. They have they don't have a better picture of it. They have a mirror with a 9 LED arrow, so that on the outside edge of the mirror, so that when you hit the turn signals, an arrow will blink. And that's much like the features found on modern cars, where something maybe on the mirror or the door or the front corner of the car will let people know that are next to you and maybe a little bit behind you that you're making a turn. If they cannot see your turn signals from the front or rear, if they're beside you, they'll see the blinking 9 LED arrow on your mirror. Now I considered those, but it's honestly I didn't want to have to do the wiring to get the turn signal to get them power to blink. I just didn't think it was necessary, so I didn't. So I didn't opt for those. Now these mirrors are inexpensive, and the convex glass mirrors are just a little bit more. They were a deal, if you ask me. Just the safety and convenience of having that wider angle, and not just on the passenger side, but on both sides. And so I think that'll be a plus. Now, the convex mirror is not as severe as some aftermarkets. It doesn't distort things too awful bad, but it just gives you that greater view of what's beside you. All right, now it comes with the template, like I said, for placement and proper location of the holes. Now, something you'll have to think about. Now, I replaced my driver's side mirror with the convex mirror, and I didn't need to measure anything. It was the identical type of mirror as the convex as far as mounting went. So I just undid the screws and replaced it and tightened it back up. Now, if you're mounting a mirror on the passenger door, you've got some things to consider. For example, where the placement of the mirror, there's a couple of caveats you need to be aware of. Number one, depending on where you locate the mirror on the passenger side, you could wind up with the mirror interfering with the operation of the wing vent. It may not crank, or it may not open all the way, or it may hit the mirror while you're operating the wing vent. The other thing is having the wing vent frame in your interrupting your line of sight. You may not be able to see the mirror as well as you would like because it'll be right there behind the wing vent. Now, my original thoughts, I was going to mount the mirror, move it back on the door so that the entire face of the mirror was to the rear of the vertical separator bar between the wing vent and the door glass. Well, and that gave the best view of the mirror. However, doing so put that mirror way back on the door, much further back than stock. Now, I don't know if anybody would notice, but I would. And so I pulled up the pictures I'd taken at our local car cruises of passenger side view mirrors on Tri-5s. And I found that normally they mount them so that the visual of your mirror across the car, you're looking at the mirror reflection through the wing vent. Now, even if you open up the wing vent, it's not interfering a great deal with your visibility of the mirror. So actually, then I had to move the mirror a location forward to the front of the car, several inches, and then find the best location. It couldn't be too close to the arc that the wing vent opens when it's opening and closing. So it couldn't be too close to that, but I could, depending on where I located the mirror base, was where it was going to, whether it would interfere or not. So I put it as far forward as I could without blocking the vision of the mirror, and also not interfering with the operation of the wing vent. So basically, when the wing vent's shut and I'm sitting in the driver's seat, I see the whole face of the mirror through the wing vent. And you can crank the wing vent open, and it's not a huge, doesn't really block it that much. So I thought that was the best location. So I changed my mind, and I moved the mirror towards the front of the car to place it in the wing vent area. And I will tell you, I'm happy I did, because it looks normal and it works. And that's all you can ask, is the mirror to be visible and work. So that placement works out really well. So, and I would suggest that depending on, regardless of what type of seats you have in your Chevy, that you get in it on the driver's side and adjust the seat where you like it, and then have a helper place the mirror somewhere along that strip on high up on the door to locate the mirror for the best visibility for you. If you're 6'8" and have very long legs, you may want to scoot the seat further back. Or if you're very tall, it's going that height and seat location will determine really where you want your mirror for best visibility. Anyway, all right, but these are simple to install, very very simple. 2 screws. Number one, this screw, it goes in the door partly, and at the head of it sticks up enough to be able to go in that hole, and then you push the mirror back to lock it in. And at the same time you're doing that, you have this gasket. You have this gasket right there, and so it has to slide back too to lock it in place. And then after you get that locked in place, you put the second screw in this hole, and you're done. And you are done. So I cannot say enough great things about the convex mirror. Um, I know just looking at it and being able to look back, it's going to improve my personal safety. I'll have a much greater awareness of what's around me. I'm also looking at a convex mirror, or sort of mirror, for the rear view mirror inside the car. Not that I really want to see an expanded view of the inside of the wagon, but I want to be able to see those corners on each side at the rear of the car, which can be very blind spots. If you've got a small car that's coming up beside you, or just pretty much staying the same speed, you need to know it's there. You don't want to be surprised by changing lanes and making contact with someone who's in your blind spot. All right, well, that's going to do it for this installation from the Shade Tree Garage. We'll see you next time. Take care and get out and enjoy the weather while you can.